counterparts from PR with us here today. John Cadiz, he is going to take you through both these beautiful products. And we're so excited to have Alfa Romeo here at the Houston Auto Show. I think you'll really enjoy to hear what he has to say. And then by all means, you can come up and take a closer look at the vehicles too after he presents. So, and then we also have a press kit for you, and it's got a beautiful keychain in it and a lovely pin, so make sure you grab one of those before you go today. Thank you so much.
Do you see yourself giving?
Thank you, Kimberly. Good morning, everyone. Hope all is well. So welcome to Alfa Romeo. This is the second year in a row that Alfa Romeo has been at the Houston Auto Show. We were here last year with our 4C Coupe. And behind me, we start with the 4C Spider. So let me give you kind of a quick update first about Alfa Romeo. For those of you that don't know, Alfa Romeo started in 1910. So it's a 105 going and 106-year-old brand. Well, how do we bring this brand back to North America successfully? As you know, Alfa Romeo and the FCA Empire is our premium brand. And one thing that we needed to do to make sure that we have the right product to go against the best of the best, what we did is we took the best talent, the best resources, we put them all together in Italy and focused on one mission, and that is to bring back the great Alfa Romeos. We're talking about a legacy that includes numerous F1 race victories. We've got Enzo Ferrari in our DNA, the man himself. So what we did was we started with the 4C Coupe, and I have the 4C Spider here, and these embody the best of Alfa Romeo DNA, and that's advanced levels of technology, race-inspired performance, and seductive Italian design. So with the 4C Spider, when we talk about advanced technologies, this is a car with a carbon fiber monocoque. The chassis is carbon fiber. 246 pounds is the backbone of this car in a mid-engine layout. So what does that give you? It gives you a total weight of under 2,500 pounds, which, because it is so light, because it is so nimble, and it enables us to have supercar level performance that was arguably not attainable at a price that we offer this at. So 0 to 60 in 4.1 seconds, more than 160 miles per hour, 1.1 lateral G. This is very impressive for a car that starts at $55,000. And again, the construction is hand-built. We built 12 of the 4C Spiders and Coupes a day for the global market. Since the 4C's return, and this, again, embodies the best of Alfa Romeo DNA. We've sold over 800 here in North America alone. So on a global basis, we build about 3,000 a year. So we're doing very well with the 4C, and we're very proud of it. And of course, 4C Spider is the latest variant. That's open top. We opened it up, and it makes sense for a nice mid-engine car like this. Very exotic, supercar proportions, and it's very head turning. But well, we can't survive on just the 4C. 4C Spider. For us, the next chapter is the Giulia, which is to your right. The Giulia represents what we've been focusing on the most, the mechanics of emotion, as we say, for Alfa Romeo. We have an all-new, ultra-lightweight architecture with the Giulia. We want the best and the highest levels of performance, technology, and precision, and that's what Giulia brings. So again, to the Alfa Romeo DNA, advanced levels of technology here. We have not only one of the lightest architectures in the segment, we infuse it with aluminum and extensive use of carbon fiber. You'll find carbon fiber in the hood and the roof and the drive shaft, and tons of carbon fiber bits throughout. When it comes to performance performance and technology, we have a Ferrari to drive 2.9-liter bi-turbo V6 in this car, delivering 505 best-in-class horsepower. That gives us 0 to 60 acceleration of 3.8 seconds and over 191 miles an hour, which is the fastest and quickest Alfa Romeo production car we've ever offered. So,
can't catch me.
And there's other things as far as technology goes. Inside, you'll find our latest Alfa Romeo navigation system, an 8.8-inch widescreen system with a touchpad. That really brings it together. We wanted to keep everything about the Giulia driver focus. So when you do take a look inside this car, you'll see that everything's neatly organized, neatly kept. Controls are even more on the steering wheel than you normally find in most sports sedans. Advanced levels of technology also include torque vectoring here in our rear-wheel drive platform. We want, again, the highest levels of technology and performance. So we went with torque vectoring. We went with an electric power steering system that is the most precise and gives the most feedback that you'll see in the segment. And we also, for the enthusiasts, this is a 6-speed manual transmission car. And we're starting the Giulia Quadrifoglio with a 6-speed manual because, again, Alfa Romeo is about the driver. We want Alfa Romeos to be an extension of the driver. And of course, when you have a technical layout, like we do rear-wheel drive, you want a body that's seductive and Italian, and also head turning. When you look at the Giulia, not only does it have a commanding presence, right? The face of this car, you can't miss it. But when you look at the proportions, the short overhangs, the tall lines, clean shapes, it's very Italian. And at the same time, when you look at this car, when you look at, for instance, like the rear, over the rear wheels, you can see that this is where the power's driven and brought down to the road. The car's hunkered down. It looks commanding. Again, you know, when you on side profile, not only does this car have like large Brembo brakes, 15.4 inches, but the rear wheels alone are 10 inches wide, sitting on 19-inch diameter wheels. So it's really set up aggressive. And of course, the Giulia Quadrifoglio, this model here, is our ultra-high performance variant. So, you know, this is pretty much all in for us here. So beyond Giulia Quadrifoglio, our 505 horsepower variant, the Giulia line will also extend later this year to include a 4-cylinder model, our more mainstream model. 276 horsepower, available with rear-wheel drive or all-wheel drive, because we know this is kind of for those that want it all, but we also have to offer something for the mainstream. Again, we're going against the perennial Germans here, the 3 Series A4, C-Class. That's what we're going to fight against. We want to make sure we have the best product line and the best technology to go with it. It takes more than just Italian design for us to go against these guys. You know, we're proud to be Italian. I think that's one of the things that maybe overlooked. And we also believe that in the United States, in North America, there is this need. There is this want for something different, something Italian. And of course, there isn't anything else that looks Italian like our cars. You know, so these cars are both handcrafted in Italy. You know, the artisans, the technology, all the engineering and design, everything happens in Italy. You know, it's really the best of Italy is what we're bringing out and offering to the North American and the United States automotive consumer here. So kind of taking you kind of outside, talked about the performance. You know, again, the Giulia Quadrifoglio, the model before you, is what we're launching with. It's already a record-setting car. You know, like I said, we took our best resources, our best talent, and best technologies, and put them together. We want to dominate and come out strong. And not only does the Giulia do this, but we wanted to make sure that, you know, before we come out and start talking about it, that we have some solid development to speak to. So we take the Giulia to the Nürburgring in Germany, and the only other sedan that had been as quick, or nearly as quick as this, is $180,000 starting price.
Oh, wow.
And we smoked it. At 7 minutes and 39 seconds around the Nürburgring. Other cars that are in this category are the Ferrari F430 at the time, the Porsche 911 GT3. This car is playing in a category that is unheard of for a mid-size premium sedan. So we're very excited. It also speaks to the level of precision and handling that this car has. So again, for someone that wants the ultimate performance, we have it here. Ferrari Drive, our leadership, our engineering leadership and development is from Ferrari. And, you know, that's something no one else can speak to, no one else can talk to here, except Alfa Romeo. So again, as we continue to build the story, Giulia is extremely important to us. The Quadrifoglio will start around $70,000, and the more mainstream model will be about $40,000 when it comes. Production for the United States starts in the second quarter. And soon after, the car will be obviously stateside. So I'll be around if you have any questions. But
awesome.
yes,
So what do you expect the initial
build
in terms of quantity?
For the Quadrifoglio, this is going to be a small take rate. There's no question. When you look at